Hey, hi. We should have done this a little later in the day, and yes, this is still a wreck. I get to I get to wash my hair hopefully tomorrow. Um, thank goodness. But I wanted to. I've not been well, and if you follow some of the videos that I do, you know this. Um, but I wanted to come on, and I'm sorry I can't get. Yeah, that's about as good as we're gonna get. Um, I'm kind of holding on to the laptop because I just kind of realized, oh yeah, you got a few minutes to do this video that you've been thinking about doing for forever. So let's get it done. Um, in another video, I told you that ENT visit yesterday was not as good as we hoped. That doesn't mean that we lose hope. Um, I really, I have a really good team of doctors that take care of me, and for the most part, um, it all works out real well. Let's kind of pull these down a little bit. My lights are a little bit like right dead in my face because I just threw them up there real quick. Um, but I wanted to talk to you. I've kind of had to all but stop my panning project because I can't keep up. Um, the dizziness and the vertigo from the issues with my ear have just been really hard for me to just do, play in the looks at the level that I was playing in them, as in, trying to do at least a look 4 every day, even if I did several in one day. I know that I stopped on the 16th of November, and I really want to go back and do them again. Um, and that's part of the reason why we're doing this video is I am not giving up panning. I'm not giving up those projects, and that content will appear on here as it was, when I started it. It will just, the name, months and stuff like that will change. So, um, that's content that I really miss. I really, um, would take, sometimes I would take a day and just do 5 or 6 different looks. Enjoyed that tremendously. Enjoy that. So, and it would count, using those palettes that I picked out. What I'm going to probably do is maybe I'm going to keep them in the pan, out of, pulled off to the side into the project, and maybe add less than what I would have added, um, coming up in the January pan, and kind of see if that balances out. Because, see, here's the thing, January is going to roll around the corner real soon. I don't know if my ear's going to be healed by then, so I don't want to put so much in to things that I set myself up for failure and set you all up for not getting panning content. A lot of people seem to enjoy that. So, the other thing also, we will continue doing palette bingos. We enjoy doing those. It gives Ian a chance to be in the video, even if it's for a short, he's picking out colors. I don't know what this poor little piece of hair is doing. And for as long as it's honestly been since I've been able to wash my hair properly, it don't look too shabby, I'm just going to tell you. Um, it went from and if you follow my videos back the last 6 months or so, it went from, "Oh, my ears are itching, there's something ooey," there's always something in there in the mornings, to, I went to my doctor, she didn't see anything. She sort of mentioned drops, but was really not thinking that I really needed them. Um, we now know differently. We know not to play with this with me. Um, she bears a bit of the blame. I bear a bit of the blame because we both agreed I didn't push the issue with her. I didn't say, we've been here before. It took, a couple rounds of these drops, yada, 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 because she was concerned about the cost. I'm not concerned about the cost of my medicine. Um, I'm not. Let's stop. I know that there are people that do have to be concerned about it. So, and there are medicines that, I do have to be concerned about. Um, this particular one, my insurance covers. Because I have, as my mother says, that good old postal insurance. And I do. I mean, I'm not going to lie about it. My parents have had it since '88 up to now. My mom still has it, and I've had it since '03. And in between that time, I was on my dad's insurance. Um, Not in between '88. I mean, back up. No, '82. I'm sorry. Um, I was married in '86. So yeah, I was on his insurance um, when I got married. Um, anyway, moving forward, my brain is just I have not been, other than to see the doctor. I have not been out of the house. I've not felt well enough to even have a conversation, let alone, I mean, it is, I love talking to my mother on the phone, but at this point in time, it is just hard. I can't hear half of what she's saying to me. Um, any little background noise, it bothers it. And it's that way with videos and stuff like that. Any side noise, background noise, whatever, and certain noises and certain movements are just like, hee-yah. And before we knew that there was a hole, we were treating a fungal infection. And we were literally bribing me with chocolate cake. I'm not even going to lie to you, because I told my husband, if I have to do this, I think it was like Monday, Sunday or Monday. It's like, if I have to endure this, I mean, I'd have told you secrets from my childhood pain. I told him, so if I have to endure this, I should at least get chocolate cake. So we did. Come to find out, we pulled the antifungal and went back to the antibiotic drop, which this will make the third week on an antibiotic drop. We went, I think, a week, maybe 2 weeks on the antifungal. I can't remember now. The time is, I'd have to look at the calendar. I think it might have been a week on the antifungal. And because he didn't see the hole the last time, which could mean two things. It could have not been there. It could have tore more. Either or. We know why Vicky was in such pain. By the way, yes, my name is Vicky. I'm not afraid to tell you that. I am the mayor's daughter. Not afraid to tell you that either. I grew up in a little small town. Not afraid to tell you that either. Saturday is Race Across America, and I'm going to miss it again. I need to, my friend that normally places Dad's wreath for me is not going to be able to be there. So I'm trying to find somebody close to place Dad's. Um, it'll get placed. I just prefer somebody, family member, friend, something like that that happens. Anyway, we have gone roundabout. Um, Mayor content is going to continue. Mayor has not even been able to go back to doggy daycare and see his puppy friends since his surgery. Um, so, we've been through it for the last few weeks. Um, and we may continue. I've got 3 weeks with antibiotics again, and hoping that my ear heals on its own. Otherwise, we're going to have to go different routes. Now, when I say that, understand what I'm going to tell you. I am fine. I will be fine. Yes, prayers are greatly appreciated. I don't need sympathy, okay? Um, I'm fine. I'm bored. Um, I would love to be out of the house. We're hoping Sunday, I'm hoping to get to go to church and maybe get to do a few things. See, the other problem that I have right now is that I can't get sick because I can't have something that causes congestion, that causes sneezing, that causes anything like that, because it's going to make my ear worse. So that's kind of a conundrum. If you have my number, text me by all means. If you don't have my number, there's probably a reason why. Um, I am about this close to being done with Christmas shopping because I had a lot of time on my hands. But anyway, I just wanted to come on, kind of give you the point of this was to update you on my feelings on actually doing painting projects or doing makeup because I see other like card games and stuff like that, and palette bingo and stuff. And at first I kind of was like, why, and first with a painting project, I kept telling myself, I could easily get bored with this. There's a reason why I have so much makeup. I like it. As far as doing declutters, that's probably going to be pretty minimal. And I'm saying that, and I'm because I may have to change that a little bit. I've still got things that I haven't hauled for you yet. That will come in the next few days. But as far as panning, I'm loving. I've been doing with each palette. As I open the palette, I've been doing at least 3 different looks. I would like to up that to 4 or 5. I just have not been able to get there yet. I think that because that just, you really get a feel for the palette that way. In the past, I would do a palette, open it, show it to you, maybe swatch it, maybe use it, maybe not use it. Most of the time, not. If I'm using it at least those 5 times, I get more acquainted with it, which puts it more in my mind, which is also what panning does. You tend to kind of forget. For the longest time on this channel, I could tell you, what palette was in which bathroom and which cabinet where, and go get it. I can't do that now because I've gotten so out of sync, for lack of a better way of putting it, with my makeup. And part of me got into this thought process of that I don't need this much makeup. And reality, I don't. I like having what I have. I enjoy it. It makes me happy. Therefore, that changes the game a little bit. There's a lot of other stuff that I don't do. Um, so to have a hobby, it's okay. Um, I can't afford to spend money on beads anymore. Um, Let me pull that back. I can't see well enough to bead. Um, Crocheting puts a strain on my eyes, so while I still do that, I don't do it on the level that I used to. Um, so it just kind of gives me a little something. Um, and like I said in an earlier video, we are working on making me space to do the things that I want to do. We're talking vanity, um, we're talking, better lighting, we're talking a space. Um, so there's lots of things in the works. Um, there will be garden content, there will be makeup content, there will be panning, there will be bingos, there will be, because yes, I'll put on an eye look and go outside and work in the yard. Yes, I will do that. Here's what this is doing, okay? This is not just using up my makeup. It's also forcing me to get up. I'd change into, even if they're pajamas, they're day clothes or house clothes. I get up and I change, and that automatically shifts my mindset. Okay, whenever I go in and I put on a little bit of makeup, that shifts my mindset. Excuse me. So what's happening there when we're hitting that shift in my mind, and of course, when I read my devotions, that's another mind shift. That's prepping me for my day and pushing me to do the things that I need to get done. So all of those are good steps. I'm just sharing them with you. Um, and we will continue. How much garden stuff? That's going to vary because I don't know how much footage we'll do of that because it gets hot out there. We don't need to see me have a heat stroke. We've done that before. We've done it. Um, there will be, like I said, mayor content. He's learning new things all the time. He's coming along nicely with his training. I really would love to have a little female German Shepherd. Probably not going to happen, but I would love to have a little female. So, yeah, that's pretty much all that I have. There will be, as much as Ian wants to be on the channel, there he will be. As much, if he does not, he will not be. It's that simple. We have conversations regularly about content that he's in. We review it, and if he says, we take it down. So that's where that is. He is well aware of what we do and why we do it, and our biggest reason is for memories, for me and him. We share our devotionals for me, for accountability. I have, if you're wondering what I have, there used to be a mole here, like this mole right here. My doctor could take this one off. This one requires plastic surgery. But there used to be a little hair that grew out of, like right beside the mole, a little chin hair whisker thing. Well, it no longer grows out of the mole because the mole's been gone for years. It grows out of right beside the scar. And whenever I feel it, it bugs me till I get rid of it. So if you see me fiddling with that, it's just a whisker. It's old lady thing. Anyway, so I don't know why I told you all that. Not really. It's just one of them things. Um, we're just kind of doing our thing. Um, there's still a lot of things that need to be done. We are, since my husband gets off at 2 o'clock now instead of 4. We did 2 weeks of 4 o'clock. Again, after the so many weeks of 2, he had to go back into, yeah, he had to come off the detail, and 4 o'clock takes a long daggone time to get here. I'm just going to tell you. And one of the weeks that he was off the detail, he was on vacation, and I was like, I'm so ready for you to be back on the detail. I don't like, we've done 4 o'clock for 20 some odd years. We've done Saturdays for 20 some odd years. We don't do that anymore. We do 2 o'clock. We do you're home. And, Saturdays you're home. And so for I'm happy. Other little situation I spoke of long time back, still going on, still happening, still messing up, still cleaning up, still trying to figure it all out. It'll all get figured out one way or the other. That's just how that goes. Um, and yeah, if you heard my video I did the other day, Poe was filing his grievances. I know about grievances because, yeah. Anyway, y'all remember to get your receipts. Make sure you got them. Do it now. Get your receipts together. All your goody little receipts. You're going to need them sooner than you know it, because the time will be here soon. Before you know it, it'll be here, and then you'll be like me most years, trying to figure out where you hid that receipt from yourself. Yeah. Anyway, I am the mayor's daughter. I didn't intend for this to go this long, but apparently I needed to talk. Panning content I really like. I'm so thankful that you all got me into panning. Pan community, I thank you. Um, Creative ways other than just, I'm put my makeup on and go somewhere. Now I'm going to hang around the house and play in makeup and enjoy and see what I come up with. I enjoy that. I love that. Thank you so much. Y'all have a great day. I love you. I'm the mayor's daughter. We'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.